Let's not waste any time and get right into measurements.
Like old times.
What is going on, aliens? So we're heading off to gym to get the 3D body scan. Now it's gonna do the body fat analysis, the weight measurement, and then also all of the muscle mass measurements. And then we'll head over to Alu's house after that. When those scan results come back in, we'll be doing the bioelectrical impedance on the scale, getting the weight again, and then body fat analysis there as well. And then we'll do the Omron body fat analyzer to get another body fat analysis, and then we'll use our tape measure to get more muscle mass measurements. And remember, this is all fasted.
Hello, Mike.
Hello.
You getting signed in?
Signing in.
All right.
All right, let's do this.
Time to take more measurements. 1 week in, feel like you're making progress?
I definitely feel like I'm starting to tighten up a lot.
I feel like I'm getting huge.
Please put hair up. Scan is clear.
All right, let's bring the curtain around so no one sees Mikey naked. Dude, you're looking leaner.
Really is starting to feel leaner.
Yeah.
All right.
I noticed a difference. Change doesn't happen in a week, obviously, but looking pretty solid.
Okay. It's calculating my weight.
Let's see what we got.
198.5. Let's go.
Some progress. And spin.
Word.
Done.
All right, time to analyze you.
Okay. Ready to get analyzed.
How you feeling this week?
Feeling big, dude. I feel like I took on a lot of water. I definitely gained some weight.
Strip.
Strip. Alright, so it's calculating my weight right now.
190. God damn.
Yikes. Woo!
All right, guys, time to analyze our results from week 1 to week 2. Start it off, bro.
Alright, so I've got some big changes over the week. In terms of body weight, I'm up 7.95 pounds and 1.1% body fat. My chest is up 0.25 inches. My waist is up 0.53 inches. My hip is actually down 0.4 inches. My right bicep increased by 0.35 inches. Left bicep by 0.17 inches. My right forearm increased by 0.7 inches. Left forearm by 0.43 inches. My right thigh by 0.45 inches. And my left thigh is actually down by 0.05 inches. My right calf is up by 0.35 inches and my left calf is down by 0.15 inches. So pretty much overall some serious growth.
And remember, guys, we're using 3 different types of analysis for body fat, 2 different types of analysis for weight, and then we're also using 2 different types of analysis for all muscle measurements. So we're doing our best to get the most consistent and accurate results possible. And the types of analysis we're using is the 3D body scan, the bioelectrical impedance scale, and then the Omron body fat analyzer. Oh, and also the tape measure for the muscle mass measurements. So my results. I lost 2.1 pounds. I lost 0.31% body fat. I lost 0.75 inches on my chest. I lost 0.97 inches on my waist. I gained 1.03 inches on my hip. I gained 0.85 inches on my right bicep. I gained 0.67 inches on my left bicep. I gained 0.25 inches on my right forearm. I gained 0.15 inches on my left forearm. I gained 0.65 inches on my right thigh. I gained 1.07 inches on my left thigh. I lost 0.12 inches on my right calf, and I lost 0.3 inches on my left calf. So for weight, I lost about 2 pounds. Now that's actually a little bit more than I want to lose per week, but in the first week I'm okay with that because it is going to have some water weight getting taken off my body. After after this first week, I am going to try to make it tailored more to like 1 to 1.5 pounds a week. I want to really do the weight loss slow so I can focus more on just losing body fat at a consistent rate while I'm able to also maintain, preserve, and build muscle and strength. You notice a lot of my muscle mass measurements actually increased. And remember, I said I'm following a new program from my coach for powerlifting, so it's all different types of training for me. I was expecting a good amount of gain even though on this cut, and I'm really happy with these results.
So I gained a lot of weight. 8 pounds in a week is pretty excessive. I think I'm attributing a lot of it to water weight because I just hopped on creatine again because we're doing a strength program, and it kind of just makes sense for bulking. I feel like before this, I was just eating really regularly. I wasn't tracking anything up until we started the bulk, so I feel like I really wasn't eating a lot. I'm storing on a lot of water now with this increased protein, increased carbs, but the measurements are saying that I gained about 1% of body fat. That's a little bit faster than I want to go. I kind of want to see how it plays out and go through everything pretty similarly through week 2. See if that is actually water weight that's getting put on. I feel like I don't look like I'm putting on that much fat. I feel pretty good about things, but if I continue on this trend, then we're gonna have to adjust the macros and diet and maybe add a little bit more cardio to kind of balance things out a little bit. And then everything else makes sense. I pretty much went up in muscle mass size for everything.
For my calf decreases, I didn't expect some calf decreases, but I'm not surprised by this because my coach didn't program any calves into the workout.
There's no calf workouts.
So looks like I'm gonna have to start hitting calves for extra, and my chest also lost some inches. I actually think that's fat that's getting taken off my chest first, because I do hold some fat on my chest, so that's really interesting to see. I think the hip measurements are definitely off.
The hip measurements could be a little bit off. We're still kind of working on where exactly measure the hip with the tape measure.
Yeah, they're very different from the 3D scan from our measurements.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, so we'll get that figured out. Yeah.
We'll keep analyzing week by week to make sure everything stays on track. For my training, I'm going to continue following my coach's program, so that includes tempo training, strength training. I'm also going to continue doing my Tabata cardio with my Tabata abs for another week. I'll see how that goes. And next episode, you'll see how I'm changing my nutrition around, so stay tuned for that one.
Training, I'm kind of incorporating a little bit more of the bodybuilder style. There's a couple exercises that you do that I'm not a huge fan of. A couple of like the tempo things where I really want to get a little bit of an extra pump, so I do some ISO exercises for different muscle groups I want to hit a little bit harder. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna probably keep my nutrition about the same, other than trying to fix my macros a little bit better, but that'll be discussed in the other video as well.
Alright, aliens, time for us to hit the gym. Boom! What up, bro?
What's up, dude? How you doing?
If I roll up my hips and legs before bench, my bench like significantly suffers. Getting my hips loose before bench press is probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. I feel like a lot of people, their ass flies up on the bench because their hips are so tight and their glutes. So every time I warm up my hips and glutes before bench sessions now, it really helps me preserve that tightness.
That's me. My butt always comes up. Part of every dynamic warm-up is making sure your fingers get warm. Helps improve grip on the bench. Really crucial, honestly. My shoulder mobility is so bad. It's getting there though.
I used to always warm up like this, try to warm up our rotator cuffs. But now with the bands, I focus on a tempo. Coming out, 1, 2, 3, and then back, 1, 2, 3. That's really helped me work on the retraction of my shoulder blades to really focus on digging them deep into the bench when I do the bench press. Great warm up. So we got a few more warm-ups to do. We're walking over to the bench press. Our warm-up takes about like 25 minutes now before we even get into our first working sets. And then we have to actually warm up before we get into those working sets on the actual exercise. So
yeah, it's a process.
It's worth it though. This dynamic warm-up has significantly helped both of our lifts, I'd say.
Oh yeah, I used to have like wicked bad pain all through here, but ever since I started with the dynamic stuff, the shoulder mobility stuff, feels so much better.
Yeah, way less joint pain. A great dynamic warm-up for your hips before the bench press to help you work on squeezing your butt and making it stay planted on the bench. Put your feet on top of the bench, put them together, squeeze your knees together, emphasizing more glute activation. But when you come up, get a big deep breath in, exhale, fully expanding the core, and then have 6 deep breaths holding in this position. There you go. Another dynamic warm-up, coming down at a 3 tempo. 1, 2, 3. And a second pause at the bottom, and then 1, 2, 3. And then you come all the way back for that shoulder protraction, that shoulder blade protraction. What's up with the half reps, you fucking pussy?
Sorry about it, bro. My triceps are weak.
Bro, the lighting in here literally makes you look like a Casper the Ghost.
Boo! I need to get tan real badly.
Good today. So I'm gonna skip 225 for a warm-up. My working sets today are 112.5 kg, which is like 247 pounds. So I'm just gonna do 250. But what I'm supposed to do is an 8x3, so 8 sets of 3 repetitions with a tempo of 5, 1, 0. So 5 seconds on the descent of the bar, 1 second pause on the chest, and then explode up. So no tempo coming back up. It's just an explosion.
If you guys have never tried tempo bench press before, it is like the hardest thing ever. Your head feels like it's going to explode the entire time.
Do you know how freaking long 5 seconds coming down on a bench press feels like? It's freaking forever.
Alright, I'm not doing tempo. I'm gonna start at 275. Really hope it feels light and I can just keep going up and up and up each set. So, see how this feels.
That was easy.
That wasn't bad at all. We'll be going up. Rosa always like pops through the bench as part of his pre-bench warm-up and it always catches me off guard. His head comes like really close to me and it startles me a lot.
I'd say the worst part about my program so far, not the worst part, the thing that's probably the most difficult for me is having to stay at the same weight for all sets, because I know it can go up, but the point is to focus on all that control. It has me progressing every week, going up slowly kg, but I want 3 plates on that fucking bench.
Me too. Every 2 sets, I'm just gonna go up 2.5 pounds. I think I'll pretty much get to that limit by the time we're on the 8th set. So. Like, wait.
Always gotta make sure you got that bomb song playing. I normally listen to metal when I work out. I got crushed on by Parkway Drive right now. Fires me up, the voices of Satan. Bring out the devil inside you.
My favorite PR song, if you can see that, Rammstein. It's German heavy metal. It's actually a pretty good band, like solid stuff. I love Rammstein.
Leave a comment about what type of music you guys listen to. I wanna know, I need some new beats.
What's up, boss?
Alvin was also a nutrition major at UNH with me.
Otherwise, a bunch of degenerates.
Squad.
Lightweight, bro. Push that shit. You don't need help. Oh boy. So when I breathe in like that, and then breathe out, expanding that core. Your turn.
I'm just gonna finish off with a real nice drop set right now. Started with 225, get as many as I can, take the plate off, and then just pound out 135 until I'm dead.
Let's go, bro. Come on, bring those triceps all the way through. Attaboy. Oh yeah. Let's go, drop set, do that shit quick. Let's go. Come on. Attaboy, let's go. Pop it out. Come on, you're not done. Let's go, rep them out. Come on, you got more. Don't put that bar back. Come on. Hell yeah. There we go, another one. Let's freaking go. How'd that feel?
I've seen a ton of comments of people saying that I'm training too heavy for a cut. First of all, I'm a powerlifter. I'm a coach who's training me right now to help me get ready for nationals next year. But also, the myth that you have to train low weight, high reps to get a cut is complete bullshit. If you didn't know, strength training actually has your body burning more calories, so it can actually aid in the fat loss process. And also, like strength training, when you're doing a cut, you can preserve your strength and muscle mass, where if you're not doing any strength training, you actually have a solid chance of losing all of that. So, you should be doing strength training. It's actually a great aid for a cut. Also, I'm not just doing strength exercises. That is my main primary focus, but I'm also doing hypertrophy and accessory exercises in the higher rep ranges and lower weight to focus more on getting that pump, building muscle, but also just focusing on hitting all types of muscle fibers.
If you think about it like another way, so when your body's in caloric deficit, it's trying to, it doesn't have enough calories. It's trying to get rid of things it doesn't need. So as long as you're continuing to use your muscles heavily and straining them really hard, your body knows, oh, I have to preserve these because they're being used every day. So it really does help to preserve all your dense muscle mass. I did a cut last spring and summer and I got really lean, probably single digit body fat. And I did strength training every day, and I didn't lose any strength while I was cutting. And I was pretty low on calories too, so I know it works.
I want you guys to stop thinking so one-sided about your type of training. By training different aspects, you're gonna get multiple benefits. So don't just think strength, don't just think hypertrophy, don't just think endurance. I like to incorporate all 3 types of training into my programming, so I'm getting optimal benefits from every side. Have a primary focus, but don't ignore the other aspects of training. If you ever start feeling cocky and thinking you're strong as fuck, add 10 to your training. It's gonna make whatever work you do feel like it's a billion pounds. Doing just 145 right now for 3 sets of 15 reps with a 2-second down tempo and then exploding back up. Way harder than it sounds.
Incline, baby. 15 reps. Oh boy.
I love that feeling when you with your chest, when you try to put your hands together. You're like a shelf for your chin.
Come on, finish it. Hit the squeeze.
Dude, endurance is a tricky bastard.
I know.
It's easy until a 10th or 11th rep, and then it's fucking, oh shit, that's tough.
It's a completely different beast.
How's your chest feeling, bro?
It's a little painful, actually.
So for the shoulder hinge, start with your shoulder basically protracted forward. Yep. And then retract your shoulder. There you go. And now come backward. 3-second tempo. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze that serratus. And then come back down. 1, 2, 3. And then protract the shoulder again. Switch the hand forward.
So palm facing behind, shoulder in a protracted state. Retract the shoulder blade, switch the palm around. And then come back. 1, 2, 3. Squeezing that serratus. Then 1, 2, 3, while still squeezing that serratus, and then go back to that starting position. Shoulder hinges are new.
When I first started doing shoulder hinges, I was really skeptical. I didn't really think they were gonna do much, but I have never felt my serratus work more than doing the shoulder hinge before. Look at this, guys. You can listen. See that little flex of the serratus? I don't think I've ever actually worked my serratus before. This exercise is making them actually pop, and it's actually helping a lot with my bench press for those stabilizers.
Tempo and a reach.
This is one of my favorite exercises actually now for bench press movement, because you think about it, you have to put your knees together the whole time and create all that leg tension, but then when you come up for that reach at the top, you're protracting that shoulder blade as far as possible, but you're pushing the pressure through your head to force basically that lockout, so it really does have a great correlation.
So Mike is doing his slow rep powerlifting stuff, and I'm just trying to build some mass right now, so I'm sticking more strict to the bodybuilding style. I'm doing chest press, 1 arm at a time, just trying to isolate and get a really, really good squeeze, high reps, maximum pump.
Got here when it was light out, now it's dark. You look less like a ghost.
The most psychotic tricep insertions in all the land. They're even gonna look even cooler when you're shredded.
Atta boy, look at that meaty try.
Just to put this into perspective, pretty sure Mike, you picked me up at 1 o'clock, 1:30 maybe at the latest. It is 5:15. We have 3 more sets and abs. That's how you do that good work. Bitch. I'm defeated right now. Anyone
This
who,
is still my favorite tricep exercise to hit that medial head and get really deep in that shit.
anyone who's afraid of losing size while they're cutting, look at this man. These arms are not small.
Belly lifts, great way for a cool down after working on your tightness for the bench press. We've been working out for like 3.5 hours now. It's time to get the fuck out of here. And before I end this video, guys, a new update for my workout app Exerprise is out for Androids and iOS. It has a ton of new exercises and new equipment availability options, and part 2 of that update with even more options is going to come out very soon, so we are working on that. Make sure you update Exerprise, because we already sent out a follow-up update to fix any bugs or problems that may have happened with that current update. So, more exercises, more equipment options, you guys better have Exerprise by now. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button for me and click that notification bell so you never miss a new video upload for me, and I hope you guys are liking this Bulk for Shred Life series. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Together we got power. That's just rapping.